every financial institution as looking at the innovation that is represented and the transformation that's represented by both blockchain, DLT, and even AI and robotics as improving the overall workflow activity, reducing complexities in the market, which obviously brings with it cost reductions in terms of operating costs that clearly they want to pass on to their own clients with the benefits flowing through to the private investor generally, potentially with reduced fees for brokerage fees and other charges. But more fundamentally, it will allow for faster time to the market. Clearly right now there's a lot of expectations from blockchain to improve the whole process and speed of trading activity. For example, for a cash equities market right now, you still operate on T+1 or T+2 settlement periods. In theory, with blockchain and DLT technology, it will allow for instant, immediate settlement, which will improve transparency in the market and also speed up the transactions to allow financial institutions to increase their volumes and better returns and less exposure in terms of risk management for the individual investor. There's a lot of focus on the benefits of this technology for the big guys, for the if you like, the top 10, top 20 financial institutions around the globe, because they would seem to have more liquidity to invest in and be innovators in this space. The reality is that technology has the same value or even greater value to the tier 2 or tier 3 players, simply because it provides kind of off-the-shelf solutions for them that are easily scaled and don't need that different solution from their direct competitors. So it can be operating in a shared open environment, which is the whole basis of the distributed ledger. So it's actually an equal fit to the smaller players in the marketplace. But of note, those smaller players could potentially become the bigger players over the next 10 years with so many new entrants coming into the financial sector, with what we described as fintechs today merging more into financial institutions of the future. And ironically, the big financial houses are becoming fintech houses as well. So they're kind of joining together and meeting each other. So I think it's offering a new level playing field to gain entry into the market for both sides, from the large institutions to fintech organizations and traditional fintechs into the financial trading space. Yeah, it depends. I think the regulators right now recognize that they need to be supportive of the changes going on in the delivery of new technologies like AI and blockchain or DLT in general. At the same time, naturally, they want to make sure that they're actively involved in looking at the new financial trading activities that will come into play. So in general, I see the regulators, and you see this yourself, sponsoring and supporting new initiatives in this space. So by way of example, the MAS has been quite active in supporting blockchain developments related to the KYC space and digital identities in that space. Here in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Exchange is involved with NASDAQ looking at blockchain delivery for clearing and settlement in the space here. And the same applies in the mainland with SAFE and CFETS looking at the China ledger activity as well. So I think the regulators across Asia Pacific have actually been quite proactive in supporting these new technology deliveries rather than seeing them as a potential threat to their oversight and regulatory control. Having said that, there is a compliance element to this equally, and I think most of that attention has been focused more on the cryptocurrencies and on the Bitcoin debate discussions. But where we specialise as Broadridge, more in the mid to back office and the clearing and settlement space, it's actually a good development for the regulators because it just improves and simplifies the whole process of control and regulation and allows the key banks who are regulated by the MAS or the HKMA here in Hong Kong to provide more detailed reporting at a faster pace and simplify the whole process.